What's good, sports gamers? And yesterday I was able to get my hands on some NBA Live 19, and I'm going to talk about a few things that I noticed in it. Now, first off, the real player motion is amazing. You automatically feel the difference in feel between players. James Harden moves like James Harden, and somebody like Joel Embiid feels way different with just them dribbling in place. At one point I was just dribbling back and forth, just running around the court, focusing on how smooth it looks and how I can transition to different moves seamlessly. Live is definitely coming hard this year with the dribbling. I'm excited. It's a huge step up from Live 18. And you can do some of those more NBA street style type moves in the game, as I had to learn the hard way in person when Chris Paul nutmegged me. Now, I did ask how easy it would be to do these type of moves, as the creative director Connor Dugan got me with it the first time he attempted it. But he does say it wouldn't be as easy as they're making it seem, and the defense will have counters leading to deflections of the ball to score turnovers and such. The biggest surprise is real player motion even makes the pick and roll system in Live, which I'm not a huge fan of, feel better and smoother despite you still having to use the same buttons to activate it. And defenders are straight getting laid out on pick and rolls. I don't know, maybe it was just because it was probably on easier difficulty or they're more rampant this year, but it was hilarious. JJ Redick got completely wiped out on one of them and he legit laid there for a good few seconds. I also talked about how shot releases were changed, as they now have over 300 new jump shots and free throw routines as well. So when I first heard that, I instantly went to check out Al Horford, because they got him shooting like a normal person on Live. And yes, they fixed it so the messed up looking release he used in real life is there. Steph Curry also has a new one as well, as it's way quicker, so the meter is also. Even Robert Covington got some love. It's great. I also was really impressed by, here's the setup. It was a computer game. I'm Philly. He was the Rockets. I'm Embiid, so I'm posting up Capella. I go to try to drive, and the dude just clotheslines me. My mouth was literally open from seeing that. First, because I didn't think Capella was dirty like that. Second was the fact that hard fouls are actually in the game. Now, there isn't any Andrew Bynum, Histic, and JJ Barea midair type stuff. At least I haven't seen any, but that was great to see. Connor did mention to me that player personalities will also play a bigger role this year, so they act more like their real life counterparts. So if you show up Draymond Green, he's now more likely to hard foul you the next time up. And I guess that was coming into effect, that I was doing nothing but testing out the post moves up to that point. Defenders also seem to be way more aware than before, like I was doing their triple threat with Markelle Fultz. Then the next time up I did one with Covington, and Harden actually went for the steal and got it. I hope that wasn't a random occurrence. Now, the computer AI is key in all sports games, and he also talked about how they wanted the computer, whenever you're playing a star, to have him, act like a star. And it's called Dynamic Gameplay AI System. We were playing Rockets versus Sixers, so he was saying if Harden makes 3 threes in a row, he would now be more likely to keep shooting to keep it up. I'm not sure if it trickles down to the lower rated heat check type players like a Nick Young or J.R. Smith, but in another game, Kyrie Irving did take 6 straight shots for Boston, but missed the last 2 when I played another game after that. And also noticed mismatches were punished a lot more if the computer caught me in the bad one. And the AI noticed if I had one that did everything in their power to stop it. I specifically mentioned if I got Chris Paul caught on Embiid and I back him down, will the computer automatically stop that? And he says if he scores multiple times in a row. Even though when I was playing the computer Celtics and I had Rozier court download, Boston said nah bro, and instantly double teamed. There was also a nice moment when I was driving with Ben Simmons and Clint Capella fouled me. I hit the shot, but also got fouled, but I flew into the stanchion. For those who don't know, that's the thing that holds the hoop up. That was something that's new as well, as he said there will be environmental interactions like that, and the bench, your own, and the opponent's depending on the side of the court you're on. And celebrations, I didn't specifically look at what each celebration was or did, but I do know, just like Madden, there are user celebrations now when after the whistle, you'll be able to celebrate with your teammates and such. And depending on, again, if they're like a Draymond Green type dude, they might taunt the opponent, so it's bringing more life and realism to the game this year. Draymond is a piece of work, so I want to feel the pain players do when they have to play against him. So I can draft a Draymond type dude to be a hassle, taunt players, and do clotheslines on dudes when I'm losing by 30. That's the good stuff right there. He also walked me through all the things that are new in the One, like an expanded Pro-Am Tour, by being able to play on international courts in France, for instance. As a world hero, you get to build your squad by beating the computer and snatching players from the opposing team to add to yours. He said they'll be adding new American and international courts beyond the ones we've seen in the trailer and that were in last year's game. He also showed me this feature in the one called icon abilities that complement each play style, where you'll be able to imitate or basically gain the ratings in the categories that players would have, since the icon abilities are inspired by real life superstars from the present and back in the day. He showed me that Iverson has one, which might be the first one I use, and Dikembe has a great one as well. So you might have the same style of player as a few guys, but the icon abilities will be able to further modify your guy to be unique, as you can pick and choose how you want to go about those as well. But in the end, I enjoyed my time playing the game, and from what I've played so far, the leap they made from Live 18 to now is amazing, and I feel in the next year or two, they legit could battle with 2K for best basketball game on the market. But anyway, let us know what your expectations are for NBA Live 19 in the comments down below. And stay tuned to Sports Gamers Online for more NBA Live content. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't. And once you're with us, hit that bell icon at the bottom so you don't miss anything we put out. I'm Chris. Thank you all for watching, and be good one.